Good day everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be my first tutorial video. I've been dropping covers and I know most of you guys, my subscribers, would have been waiting for tutorial video. Yeah, here's the first one. And I know most of you are keyboard enthusiasts, you love the black and white. I do too. And you really want to play, you want to run your hands on the scales, but you don't know how to go about it. Well, you're at the right place. I'm glad to have you. Here. So basically, I'll be going straight to business quickly. This you're seeing right here with me is a keyboard. It is a keyboard. It's different from a piano. It is not a piano. It is not an organ. I think I need to clear that misconception. There is a difference between a piano, an organ, and a keyboard. Keyboard is like a super family. That's the voices of a piano and an organ. That's the voices of almost all musical instruments you ever know. Saxophone, violin, every other voice you can think of, it's embedded in the keyboard. That is what makes it a beautiful instrument. As a keyboardist, you can pose as any kind of instrumentalist. You can pose as a saxophonist, you can pose as a violinist, you can play once you can run on those skills very well. So you see how they call this keyboard the mother of all instruments. Yeah, to me it's like the father of all instruments actually. So basically, I don't want to waste much of our time. I want to go straight to business. The keyboard, like I've established, different from the piano and the organ. This is a keyboard. It is electronic. The piano and the organ are not electronic. Piano is a string instrument that you hit sounds. It works with strings. This is an electronic device. It works with a power source. So basically, you cannot play this without electricity. Understand? And it has a lot of electronic jargon that you have to operate basically. So it's different from a piano. The piano is big, white. Don't worry. Later we will have a video that will talk about piano and keyboard and organs and all, and I'll show you specimens. But for now, I just stick to what we have. Well, the keyboard is a musical instrument, and in music we have keys. The keys of music are denoted with alphabets, and in music we only recognize 7 of them. Alphabet A, alphabet B, alphabet C, D, E, F, and G. H is not there. So we stop at G. You go from A to G, that is 7 alphabets. So we use 7 alphabets to denote keys in music. But in music we have 12 keys. How is that possible? And somebody might be thinking there, 7 alphabets, A to G, 12 keys. What's going on? Well, it's simple. It's very straightforward. Something I'll show you on the keyboard. Let me introduce you to my keyboard. Come and check. It's a Yamaha E463. It's a mid-range keyboard actually, because you can't compare it to the Tyros and the XS900 and all. Yeah, meet my keyboard. It's a Yamaha E463 with a beautiful grand piano touch. Yeah. So I was talking about the keyboard having the sound of an organ, having the sound of a piano. Let me prove it. This is my piano sound now. I want to play like a pianist. That's me being a pianist, just enjoying myself. Okay, I want to be an organist now. An organist, I want to play the organ. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. It has various organ sounds. I want to play the organ, and I just go. That is me being an organist. So I could play in a Catholic church with a keyboard and you think I'm playing the organ. That is how, I won't use the word deceptive, but that is how versatile the keyboard is. This is me being a violinist. I just want to play the violin. I want to play the violin. I don't have a violin around. You can just pick up your keyboard and you play. That's me being a violinist. So enough of all those. I've established the fact now that the keyboard is the mother of all instruments and it can do virtually anything. So basically, I'm going into the keys now. Let's talk about the keys of the keyboard. So on the keyboard, I told you we have, on the music, I told you we have keys that are denoted by what? 7 alphabets. Beautiful. On the keyboard, this keyboard is starting with a key before 2 black keys. Look at the keyboard. If you will notice something, if you are a very observant person, you notice the keyboard is patterned in the same way. 2 black keys, 3 black keys, 2 black keys, 3 black keys, and this is repeated all over. With white keys, a white key before 2 black key, another white key before 3 black key, a white key before 2 black keys. Take note of this white key before the 2 black keys. It's very significant. It is what we're going to be basing our study on for the beginner level. Beautiful. Now, the white key before the first 2 black keys is called the key C, or this is C. This white key before the 2 black keys is C. Very beautiful. Now, if this is our C, I want us to get this clearly. If this is our C, the next one after C will be what? D, E, F, G, A, B. Beautiful. Now, if I get to B, then it will be what? C again. Now, look at it. This C is the key before the next 2 black keys. Look at it. 2 black keys, 2 black keys. So you see it's identical. Now, the distance between one C and the next one, like the immediate one, is called an octave. So in music, sorry, on the keyboard and in music, yes, this is an octave. The distance between a key and its next corresponding one, from C to C is an octave, from D to D is an octave, from E to E, that's an octave, from F to F is an octave. Beautiful. You're getting somewhere. Now that we've named these 7 keys, how about these remaining 5? I told you we have 12 keys in music. How do we name the other keys? These other 5 keys. Now, this is something I want to see your face. I want to see your face just briefly. Yeah. In music, the shortest distance you move from a key to the next one is called a semitone. If I move from one key now to another, either forward or backward, I'm moving a semitone. The shortest distance you can move in music, on the piano, on the violin, sax, it is a semitone. Take note of that. No, we are going into music language, but that is just a very small one. A semitone. How do I identify a semitone on the keyboard? Come back with me. It's going to be a very beautiful class. This is key C. The next key after C is, it's this. Beautiful. I know you almost said D, but no, it is this. This is the next key after C. So the distance between this C and this, the distance in between this white key and this is a semitone. Very beautiful. Now the distance between this and these two is a semitone. So every short distance we have is a semitone. Now the last fact I need to establish before I put the picture together. This is the last fact I need to establish before I put the picture together. In music, if you are moving forward by a semitone, are you with me? You are sharpening the key. You are going sharp. If you are moving backward by a semitone, you are going flat. You are flattening the key. So if I'm moving from C now, I want to sharpen C, I go forward by a semitone. If I want to flatten C, I go backward by a semitone. Are you with me? Beautiful. Now come back and let's establish that fact. That is the last fact I need, and we'll put this picture together. And we'll name the keys and we're done. This is C major. Sorry, C major. I shouldn't be using, let's just C. Alright? This is C. This will be what? I'm moving from C forward by a semitone. This is C. This will be what? C sharp. Beautiful. From C to C sharp. You know, I told you if I'm moving backward, I'm flattening, I'm regressing. That's a flat. If I'm moving forward, I'm what? I'm sharpening the key. Now come. C, these are also C. This is C sharp. I'm moving forward by a semitone. Now, this is C, D. Now establish C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Beautiful. This is D. If I'm moving backward by a semitone, short distance, the next key, I'm flattening the key. So I can call this D flat. So the name of this key is both C sharp and what? And D flat. Very beautiful. I love this. Are you not enjoying this? Yes, I am. Now this is D. If I'm moving forward by a semitone, I call this what? D sharp. Look at the key well. This will be D sharp if I'm moving forward by a semitone. But if I'm moving C, D, E, this is E. If I'm moving backward by a semitone, I call this what? E flat. So I call this D sharp and E flat. This is called C sharp and what? D flat. The most common name is C sharp, but C sharp, D flat, you are both musically correct. This is E flat, sorry about that, and D sharp. E flat and D sharp. This key bears those two names, and whatever name you choose to call it, you are both musically correct. So far, it is either a D sharp and E flat. Beautiful. We are establishing good facts. C, D, E, F. If you sharpen F, you get what? F sharp. And this is G. C, D, E, F, G. G, this will be what? G flat. Are you with me? Yeah, beautiful. Very beautiful. F sharp, G flat. This will be G sharp and what? A flat. Because this is F, G, A. This is G, G sharp, A flat. Beautiful. This will be what? A sharp and what? B flat. So we have names for the 5 keys. This is what? C sharp or what? D flat. This is, yeah, you're right, D sharp or E flat. This is this one. F sharp or what? G flat. Yes. This is what? A flat or what? Yeah, beautiful. Or G sharp. And this will be what? A sharp or what? B flat. So we've been able to establish the extra 5 keys in addition to the 7 keys we already know. So on the keyboard we have 12 keys. So as a keyboardist, you should know that we have 12 keys on the keyboard. And this is D. This is E. This is F. This is G. This is A. This is B. This is C sharp. This is E flat. This is F sharp. This is A flat. And this is B flat. Well, so you see how beautiful all those keys, they sound differently. I just did some little stuff on them. They all sound differently. We have 12 keys on the keyboard and they're beautiful keys. So now you can name them. I'm sure you should be able to name them at the end of this lesson. Identify each key, name each key. Talk to me about each musical key we have. Though they have extra names too. There's something else I think I should add. This is E, right? C, D, E. If I'm moving from E to the next key, which is F, I'm moving a semitone, right? Beautiful. I can say this is what? E sharp. E sharp is the same thing as F. This is E sharp, and this is what? If I'm moving from F backward, I'm moving by a semitone. This will be what? F flat. So I can say E major is F flat, and F major is what? E sharp. It is correct. Musically correct. This is B major. The same thing applies to B and C. This is B major. C major will be what? B sharp. And C will be what? Look at it. If I move backward by a semitone from C to B, this will be what? C flat. Beautiful. So you see how we use the language of the sharps and the flats. So I'm sure you might have gained a lot from today's lesson. I'm glad you did. If you found this very helpful, click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, make sure you click on the get all notification so that you can get every video I drop, because you're sure going to gain a lot from them. And please tell your friends about this channel, tell your loved ones that are interested in the keyboard and good music. Tell them about this channel so that they can come and get 1 or 2 things, because we're going to be going not only into keyboard, we're going to be going into violin, into saxophone. You're going to be having saxophone covers, violin covers. Yeah, you sure want to see those, and tutorials on all those instruments on this channel. So I'm very happy you're starting on this foot. I'm sure you gain a thing or two. If you have any question, please do well to drop them in the comment section. I will check them and I'll reply you as soon as I can. Thank you for staying with me. Have a very nice day. Yeah, and take care.